to VELAZQUEZ, who's not unlike Erik Morales, really, in style. An arm-length advantage to Pacquiao when measured from the armpit to the end of the fist. They both weighed in at 130. Unofficially tonight, they've both put on 10 pounds since the weigh-in. Rules of the bout with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman.
The MANNY.
California, USA, where tonight, Bob Arum's Top Rank Incorporated is proud to present Double Trouble, an evening of professional boxing for your entertainment. Brought to you in association with Integra Inmediata and AEG, along with HBO Sports. All bouts sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. At ringside, Steve English, Alejandro Rochin, and Marty Salmon. And when the bell rings, the man
pattern over and over in the ring, particularly against Juan Manuel Marquez. Jab, jab, left hand. Jab, jab, left hand. Not enough variety. VELAZQUEZ avoids a headbutt and bangs Pacquiao twice to the body. VELAZQUEZ taking it right to Manny Pacquiao in round one, and Pacquiao looks as though he didn't exactly expect this.
No, and for the most part, Pacquiao is doing the same thing. He's still trying to land that powerful straight left hand of his.
Pacquiao landed a right. VELAZQUEZ landed a right hand after earlier driving Pacquiao back with a left. So they're trading shots just a little bit more than 2 minutes into round one. It's the kind of fight Manny Pacquiao wants to fight, but against an opponent who looks bigger and stronger.
And his opponent
and stronger than Barrera, and it's been different.
It's been different. He's a bit. He throws that powerful left hand sometime. Temporarily, he's out of position because he punches with so much power. And some of these guys come back with right hands and they catch it.
What about the fact that he's such a rampant offensive attacker that he has a still head and is not that difficult to hit?
That's true.
Morales certainly took advantage of that.
He's trying to find that knockout power with that left hand, and he's getting closer and closer.
It's going to take an accumulation, it would appear, but the accumulation could well take place.
And see, once again, that's what I'm saying. After he throws that left
jab and the left hand, that lead left hand landed flush. Now the speed begins to show up.
Pacquiao is trying to take a
glove, took the second right hand, and shook his head a bit. Pacquiao landing a left in there. VELAZQUEZ with a right and a left. Wild action extends beyond the bell at the end of round two.
A fight has broken out.
Yeah. Pacquiao popped him inside with the left. And you heard VELAZQUEZ's corner, Emmanuel. They think he's overexcited and they want him to be more under control.
Yeah, he's a very, I guess you're such a strong pro-Mexican crowd.
That's right, he's momentarily wearing Erik Morales' cape because he's got the full support of Morales' crowd. So maybe he feels like he's Morales.
But also, you know, by the same token, even though he's not the most talented guy, he's doing something I think is very good with his limited talent, and that is punching that weird right hand that he throws after Pacquiao finishes punching, because Pacquiao is out of position usually after he finishes up his flurries.
Larry made the point about convention.
Right, and that's why often why he's vulnerable to get hit a lot. He actually gets square sometimes after he throws punches, like right there.
He would just as soon.
He drives his opponent into a defensive mode with merely the way he shoots his jab usually.
He acts in thriller movies in the Philippines. He's been in 5 different movies, and each of the last 2, he's the star. His buddies are wrestlers and action fighters from other kinds of action fighting sports and combat sports. He wants every moment of his life to be a thriller.
Yeah. The time you just got to take the gun and shoot it.
Larry, you're right, but still, a fighter like him, he has to do what he's doing right now. He may make enough money in the next year or two where if he does run out of energy, so to say, he'll at least be a rich man.
Black-eyed peas are red hot. Black-eyed peas are a high contact group. Manny Pacquiao is a high contact fighter.
And Velazquez is just so relaxed. That's why it's so difficult to hurt him. It's just totally relaxed. His body's everything is easy going, and he absorbs and goes with every blow that he gets hit with.
You know, Freddie Roach asked Manny Pacquiao to throw a few more body punches. I sometimes get the impression he could go a whole month without throwing a body punch.
No, he just loves to fight it. Very punch would be more effective. But when you see him moving towards you, you can expect nothing but dynamite in every punch.
Here's a good body punch.
And there's a good solid left hand upstairs set up by the body punch. Corners, let's take a look at a sensational moment from the undercard. 2000 United States Olympian Brian Valoria fighting for a world championship in the light flyweight division. The Hawaiian punch in the white trunks. This is the end of round one. And Valoria landed that sensational right hand to the chin of Eric Ortiz. Ortiz struggled manfully to get up, but at the end of what had been a violent round one, Ortiz fell back to his knees, and Valoria, with a first round knockout, became the third member of the 2000 Olympic team to win a world champion.
Lacey, who is here tonight.
And Emmanuel Stewart, Brian Valoria was sensational tonight.
Yes, he was. You know, he's the smallest guy of the team to win a title, but the most impressive knockout of all of them. In fact, he was considered the biggest puncher on the...
Can take advantage of all the Filipino fans who have come out for Pacquiao, and maybe that'll be part of his fan base as well.
CompuBox numbers through round 5. Pacquiao's landed 109 power shots. Velasquez sling right hand inside by Pacquiao, who has zeroed in the last couple of rounds and seems to be getting... Manny Pacquiao does his part, and in typical Manny Pacquiao fashion, he wasn't going to take no for an answer, landing him all right on the button.
And especially the right hook. You know, everyone was looking for the left hand. He landed right hook, and that's what started most of the problems.
All right, let's take a look here. This is the first moment at which Velasquez was hurt. Look at the perfect right hook. As Velasquez was stepping in, Pacquiao picking his spot and nailing him with that right hook.
The punch that you don't see is the punch that always hurts you.
And then a barrage of straight left hands following that. And referee Lou Filippo watching closely to be certain that Velasquez was still throwing, still defending himself. When Velasquez went down, Filippo gave him the count and realized that the Mexican fighter had had enough of Pacquiao's constant storm of power punches.
I'm looking very much forward to his fight with Morales.
You are. So Manny Pacquiao's luster grows again. And referee, I keep saying Lou Filippo, that's Lou Moret. Let me correct that. We got two Lou's here in California, and that's Lou Moret, who made the good stoppage.